Welcome back to Mid Morning. October is Audiology Awareness Month, so we're learning more about what an audiologist is, what they do, and why it's important to see one.
Joining us now to tell us more is Dr. Vanessa Ewert. Welcome. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you.
For those who don't understand what audiology is, can you explain it to us?
Yeah, so we promote, prevent, and protect hearing and balance disorders, things like that. Our biggest thing is treating hearing loss. That's what we do at Bluegrass Hearing Clinic, is treating hearing loss, balance disorders, tinnitus, ringing in the ears. We also just want people to prevent hearing loss in general, and you can do that by making sure you get your annual screenings and those types of things. So that's what we do. We're doctors of audiology, and we just have a passion to help people hear better and communicate with their loved ones.
One of the big things you talk about is screenings. Where's the best place to get that done?
So you can call your local audiologist hearing center. We have locations across Kentucky, 10 different offices across the state. So just give us a call. We can do screenings. Most insurances cover a full comprehensive hearing test if we need to do that after a screening. Some health fairs, things like that. So,
why did you pursue this job?
So I have a little bit of a background. My grandmother actually had hearing loss her entire life. And hearing aids technology was not what it is today when she was growing up. So she wasn't able to pursue some of her dreams and goals because of her hearing loss. It prevented her from doing those things. And I learned a little bit about that as I was growing up. And it kind of pushed me towards working with kids with communication disorders and then ultimately audiology to just help people hear better so that didn't have to happen to anybody else.
How often do you all see people who come in who say, "Oh no, I'm fine, I don't have any issues," but then once you start, like,
all the time,
yeah.
Daily, I would say. So most of the time, your friends and family are going to notice it first.
Okay.
So a lot of times we see people that are being brought in by kids, spouses, friends, relatives of any kind, and they're like, they're just getting it checked, but then we have to have the whole conversation of, this is why you're here, and it can be very frustrating for them and their family. Hearing loss happens so gradually over time, you just kind of don't realize it's even happening to you. But the best way to make sure you're treating it as soon as possible is by getting a hearing test done every 1 to 2 years, especially if you're over the age of like 55 or 60.
For those who have never been to an audiologist, what does an appointment look like?
Yeah, so it's pretty easy where, you come in, we get a little bit of a history. Why are you there? What are your goals? Because that's what's most important to us. That's how we form a treatment plan, is what are your goals? Someone that is on the go all the time, going to Keeneland, going to basketball games, those types of things, their needs are very different than someone that's maybe retired, sitting at home, doesn't go out much, doesn't socialize a whole lot. So we take that into consideration when we're talking about a treatment plan. But also we just kind of take a peek in your ears, make sure that there's nothing blocking, no wax, anything like that, because it could just be something that easy. And then we do a hearing test. We make sure your eardrums are moving well, there's no fluid, congestion, and then we just kind of see how you respond to tones, speech sounds, hearing and noise, those types of tests.
All right, bluegrasshearing.com, the best place to get a hold of you all.
Yep.
Now, see, we also got the phone number up there on the screen.
Perfect. Thank you.